So the year 2021 has introduced us to a heap of innovations, and as we are in the middle last of the pipeline, major smartphone manufacturers are done with releasing their flagships, except for a few in this year. As the year is coming to a close, we want to show you the best smartphones of the year. So without further ado, let's see the list of the top 10 best smartphones in 2021 right now.
Here at Top 10 Zone, we are a bunch of product researchers and testers. We test, analyze, and research new products and create a list of top 10 best products based on price, quality, feature, and user feedback. We also provide upcoming and innovative products ideas so that viewers may know about new products. Our goal is to create a proper shopping guide so that our viewers can make the best decision.
Multitask to your heart's content with the Galaxy Z Fold 2 from Samsung. A smartphone that's jam-packed with advanced features and a foldable display, dominating still in the 2021 market. As part of Samsung's earlier release, the company launched its first foldable Galaxy Z Fold, which achieved great success and was a great hit with customers. And with the release of the Galaxy Z Fold 2, Samsung has included improvements on nearly every aspect of its predecessor, as well as improvements to the displays, hinges, and cameras. The outer cover display got considerably bigger. The inner one got upgraded to 120Hz and has a smaller notch, and the hinge got a lot more sturdy. Even though the Galaxy Z Fold 2 is a release of the 2020 variant, this phone is still ruling the market because of its incredible processing power and better build quality. And no matter what kind of device you want, the Galaxy Z Fold 2 is better from every angle in multitasking. After quite some time now, Sony has released their true flagship phone, the Sony Xperia 1 III, which is a top-tier enthusiast smartphone offering a versatile camera, a beautiful screen, and strong battery life. You might not know that Sony is currently the one and only brand making 4K phones, and the crown feature of the Xperia 1 III is the 4K-ish OLED 120Hz screen. Yes, you heard that right, 120Hz in a 4K panel. With the 21:9 aspect ratio, it's just great to watch some cinema-like movies on a smartphone. The camera has been upgraded over the previous model. Even though the new features aren't groundbreaking, the company added a variable telephoto camera and tweaked the primary camera, so this handset is better suited to photography than previous Sony models. Moreover, there is a physical shutter button and a high-quality manual camera app to improve your photography skills. Not to mention, it features all the latest hardware with dual front-facing speakers and a long-lost headphone jack. Another major difference between this phone and the previous model is that it's got slightly thicker to fit a larger 4500 mAh battery. In short, if you are truly an enthusiast who loves to take photos and watch movies, then the Sony Xperia 1 III is the right choice to get. Never miss any wonderful moment and capture your best possible shot with the Blackview A100, a super fast camera smartphone that combines ultra-fast focus speed with uncompromising photo quality to capture every split second in the best quality possible. Powered by MediaTek Helio P70 chipset, this smartphone features advanced GPU and AI power to deliver reliable and smooth performance in all respects. On the rear side, it's got an 8-megapixel wide-angle camera, 12-megapixel Sony IMX362, and a depth lens to capture your way of creativity. The crown features of this mobile is its dual-pixel autofocus technology and the closed-loop VCM that lets you capture footage as fast as 0.03 seconds, meaning you will never miss any shot again. This smartphone delivers up to 10 frames per second in continuous burst shooting, making it one of the fastest high-speed autofocus smartphones in its price range. Featuring a massive 1.4 micron pixel sensor and HDR functionality, this smartphone can capture more light and produce better-looking pictures in both the bright and dark areas. And with the 8-megapixel Samsung front camera, you can maximize the beauty by perfecting the skin, brightening eyes, and more in order to present yourself as best as you can. Other than that, it's got a 6.67-inch IPS Full HD Plus screen to view all of your capture in mesmerizing details, while the 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage let you run all the apps in the background smoothly. Overall, the Blackview A100 is a solid camera phone and a fantastic choice if you're on a tight budget. Asus has shocked the world by introducing its latest ROG 5 phone, an entirely gaming device that boasts the latest hardware and a gigantic amount of RAM under the hood to maximize your gameplays. To give some gaming vibes, it's got an RGB light panel on the back, while the Ultimate variant features a touch sensor and a ROG Vision monochrome PMO LED display. The display slightly increased, finalizing at 6.78 inches, and it now reaches an immense 1200 nits peak brightness. This phone equips the latest Snapdragon 888 5G 5nm CPU, Adreno 660 graphics, and surprisingly a massive up to 18GB of RAM and 512GB storage space for enhanced gaming performance. On the rear, it packs a 64-megapixel primary camera, a 13-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 5-megapixel macro, while the front sports a 24-megapixel camera for selfies. Another killing feature is the massive 6000 mAh battery and the 65-watt fast charging ability that allows the phone to charge 70% in 30 minutes and 100% in just 52 minutes as advertised. In short, if you are into the world of smartphone gaming, then nothing can beat out the new Asus ROG Phone 5, as this phone is the one for your ultimate gaming. The release of the OnePlus 9 this year has made a significant impact in the mobile industry, which has finally offered a great value option with no major drawbacks. To upgrade the photography capabilities of its smartphone, OnePlus partnered with Hasselblad, an iconic brand in the photo industry. And with the OnePlus 9, the company has brought improvements in color and low-light performance. Furthermore, this phone now offers a giant 50-megapixel ultra-wide camera and can record at 8K at 30fps. They also have improved the digital zoom capabilities as well as fun new features such as macro simulating close-range shooting. They have now added IP68 waterproofing in the T-Mobile version, introduced a 120Hz panel that can go up to 1100 nits peak brightness, and also an always-on display for a sweet touch. Even though it's a great value option, it still equips the Snapdragon 888 5G chip and offers 65 watts fast charging that charges the phone from 1 to 100% in just 29 minutes. To sum up everything, the OnePlus 9 is a must-have Android phone if you are on a budget yet want some great hardware. Packing some of the absolute best hardware out there, the latest Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra is truly the spec beast, from its powerful camera to a beautiful display. This phone offers some serious hardware. First is the display. It's a 6.81-inch gorgeous AMOLED 120Hz display that has QHD+ resolution, HDR10+, and Dolby Vision support, and reaches up to a huge 1700 nits peak brightness. On the backside, you will notice the big camera bump. But before you freak out, this camera module has incredible sensors. It's got a large 50-megapixel main sensor, 48-megapixel 5x periscope zoom, and another 48-megapixel ultra-wide lens. The cool part is the 1x1.2-inch sensor that is one of the largest in a phone right now and captures more light and delivers richer color. Not to mention, it is also powered by the Snapdragon 888 5G chip boasts up to 12GB RAM, 512GB storage, and packs a 5000 mAh battery that fast charges at 67 watts to 100% in just 36 minutes. The phone also features fast wireless charging at the same 67 watts that goes from 0 to 100% in just 39 minutes. Overall, if you truly want the spec beast, then the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra is the one to get. Do you want to experience the best Android feel on your smartphone? Then there is no better than the Google Pixel 5, a smartphone that Google has to offer with Android 11 OS along with a budget-friendly price tag. Google released the controversial Pixel 4 previously, which was okay, but not quite the best. So this time, Google has introduced Pixel 5 to compete with others. Even though the Pixel 4 had some cool features, including a telephoto camera, face unlocking, and unique gestures, its battery life was not great, packing just 2800 mAh. However, this time around, Google added a huge 4080 mAh battery to the Pixel 5 along with an upgraded screen, RAM, and internal storage. The display now has HDR10 Plus technology with Corning Glass 6 protection, and this phone can do reverse wireless charging as well. Software-wise, there's nothing to say because it comes with its very own version of Android 11 without any bloatware. For those who like the raw Android OS and want a phone that does it all, the Pixel 5 is the right phone for you. It performs all the things you would expect it to at a much lower cost. Although it's been a year since Apple has launched its iPhone 12 Pro Max, it is still the king of smartphones in terms of iOS features and fluidity. It is mainly designed for power users who desire a large battery, a large display, an improved camera, and the best that Apple has to offer. The 12 Pro Max now rocks a 6.7-inch ceramic glass and up to 6-meter waterproofing, which is a great jump compared to the previous 11 Pro Max. They have implemented the fastest A14 5nm bionic chip and now features a large f2.2 65mm telephoto lens with 2.5 times optical zoom. They also included a new top 3D LiDAR scanner depth sensor as well. Another great leap is the 10-bit HDR Dolby Vision video recording at up to 60 FPS, which is just remarkably best when it comes to taking videos. And lastly, there is Apple's MagSafe feature that opens up a lot of varieties of gadgets to attach with your phone. Overall, if you have the money to spend and want the best of the best iOS device that Apple has to offer, then get the iPhone 12 Pro Max right now. Good looks with incredible engineering, introducing the new Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G, the overall best Android flagship on the market that wows with a huge screen, 5 cameras, and the best zoom you can think of. The S21 Ultra is all about cameras. It's got a phenomenally powerful 108-megapixel main sensor, two 10-megapixel telephoto shooters, and 12-megapixel ultra-wide and a 40-megapixel selfie camera. The killing feature is the 100x zoom range that will let you capture even the textures of the moon. Spec-wise, it features all the latest 2021 hardware, while also offering Samsung's in-house Exynos 2100 processor as well. There's no way we can avoid talking about the display. It features a stunning 6.8-inch dynamic AMOLED 120Hz panel that reaches up to 1500 nits brightness to see clearly on sunny days. And even though it has no pen holder, surprisingly, the S21 Ultra is now compatible with the S Pen packed with a large 5000 mAh battery. The Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G is amazingly the best Android phone outdoor that we must have to say. Now to introduce the best-selling smartphone. Well, it's no other than the iPhone 12. Yes, with great looks, hardware, and an attractive price tag, the iPhone 12 takes the sweet spot among all the 12 series lineup. Just like the iPhone 12 Pro Max mentioned previously in this video, the standard iPhone 12 also packs the fastest Apple A14 Bionic chipset, same selfie camera, and Super Retina XDR OLED display. The difference is in the camera specs, but even though it doesn't offer the telephoto lens, the 12-megapixel primary and ultra-wide lens in this phone will give you enough to capture some breathtaking shots. And as the overall size is smaller than the Pro Max model, so as the battery gets 2815 mAh, which is perfectly fine to last for a day. Overall, the iPhone 12 is a great designed smartphone and a perfect choice for anyone who wants to stay in Apple's ecosystem. So that was our list of the top 10 best smartphones just for you. Thanks for watching our video. Like, comment, and share with your friends if you find this video helpful. Subscribe to our channel if you want more videos like this on your feed.